Hey everybody, it's Tina and welcome to this week's prosperity service. Thank you all so much to everyone who has participated. I hope you have had a wonderful week and hope you are weathering this Mercury retrograde well. All right, we had a big service tonight. Thanks again, guys, for everybody who is here. We're gonna go ahead and get started. So I've got a couple things going on. Look what I got. This is actually an Abre Camino plant. I'm very excited about it. Actually, it came in the mail. I had to order it online, and so I need to kind of trim it back. I have an employee who's actually a guru with anything botanical. So I'm gonna kind of let her baby this up for me, get it replanted and all that stuff, and actually try to grow it outside. But yeah, this is very exciting. I hadn't seen it in its live form before. I use it a lot dried in like my road opener oils and spells. Yeah, that's what that is. It's a road opener plant. So it's supposed to clear all blockages for you. It's a very powerful plant. It's worth taking a look at online if you guys are interested in Googling something like that. But I did take some of the leaves off here, so I am going to sprinkle these around the candles here just to give it an extra boost of road opening as well. Might as well use those stems too. All right, other thing I have is my homemade Florida water is a Bruin. This is a fresh batch. This will be ready in a few weeks. And I have some other stuff coming up as well. Okay guys, so I'm gonna start lighting these candles. Sorry, I'm a little bit, if I sound a little bit off tonight, I'm just very, very tired. It has been the busiest week. I moved last week, as you guys know. So, been unpacking and stuff, and the shop has just been beyond words busy, just very, very busy. So thank you guys to everybody, and thank you so much for your patience. If I owe you a message or a response on Etsy, I will be getting back to you shortly. Okay. This lit to start over here. So I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about how this works. I know that 90% of you are familiar with what this is and what it's for and what we're doing here, but I wanted to give you guys maybe a couple little helpful hints and tips on how to help your magic manifest more quickly for you. So for the prosperity service, the way this started is I was doing this on my own for my spirits. It was not, I'm trying to think of how to say this. So it was to bring prosperity and abundance. Thursday is just a good day to do it of the week anyway. So to kind of keep myself on track, I was doing a little thing to honor the spirits every week where I would leave out offerings and then light candles and things like that, to kind of go along with whatever I happen to be working on in that particular week. But it wasn't just if I was working on something new. I just started to do it every Thursday just because I felt like it was a good way to honor the spirits. So when I talk about offerings, you guys know I've done different things all over the place. Over the past several months, I do leave out food, I leave out drinks like wine and other spirits. Tobacco is something that I leave out quite a bit. I burn it as well. Incense is something, and then each of these candles is actually an offering too, and then the plants and flowers are offerings as well. So I try really hard to take care of my spirits. I also have an altar in my home. I buy them jewelry and things like that. I would show you guys that, but it is a sacred space, and I thought about it for a long time, and I don't know. I don't know that that's the right thing to do. I already do show a lot of what I do online, and the altar is such a sacred space that it's probably best kept, off the internet, if that makes sense. But that just kind of gives you an idea of what I do. So in order to help your service, if you're participating or you're thinking about participating, in order to help this or any spell manifest for you more easily, what you need to do is, the best thing to do is open a door, okay? To open up a channel. Sorry guys, my daughter's, Emmy, no. Anybody want a little Disney karaoke? Opening up a channel, look at the candles, guys, they're so loud. Opening up a channel for, prosperity to come to you. If you do the spell and then you just don't do anything, if you just kind of sit there and hope that money is going to fall out of the ceiling, you're probably going to be waiting a little while. When I do stuff like this, I like to, for me, and again, I do it every week, but you know, for like when I opened the Etsy shop, I was really into prosperity spells, just because I wanted the shop to be successful. If I'm launching a new product or coming up with something new in regards to YouTube or readings or just anything like that, anything new, I'll do work to line up with that. So it's important that you open a new channel, because like I said, I mean, for some of you, it's going to be like, I want a raise, I want a new job, I want a promotion, you know, I want a lucky break at gambling, you know, things like that. But if you don't buy a lottery ticket, how can that be? You know, make it easier on your spirits, guys. They want to work with you. And, you know, but you've got to give them something to work with. The other thing that I have noticed, wow, that's so loud. Holy cow, this is good. The noise, the crackling is indicative of high spiritual presence, and you guys can see those flames are really jumping, which is good. I don't have a fan on them or anything like that, making that do that. It's just doing it on its own. What was I saying? Oh, the other thing, yeah, like I said, one of the things that I see a lot is you know, people will message me and say, well, it didn't work. And I'm like, well, what did you do? Like, what'd you do? Like, what channel did you open? Something must be blocking you, right? And they'll say, what do you mean, what did I do? Like, it was supposed to just work, you know? And I'm like, well, if you don't open a door, how can anything happen for you? I feel like the spirits, and this is not just me saying this, I think this is a common thing, just common knowledge thing, but I feel like the spirits, you know, because you're working with your ancestors, they want to see the hard work from you. They want you to be doing the best that you personally can, you know, in order to make you're carrying on their legacy, you're carrying on their name. Make them proud, you know, put the extra hours in, put the extra, you know, nose to the grindstone, you know, work your butt off, hustle, make it work, you know. I mean, there's a lot of things, you know, even if you're in the most dire conditions, there are still things that you can do. Don't give up, and don't get lazy. That's super important, because that's not going to get rewarded, you know. All right, guys, this is it. Oh, I have some ancestor money I'm going to burn as well. This is another offering that I give almost daily. So ancestor money is something I sell on my site. For those of you that don't know, it is believed by some spiritual practices that they need money on the other side. So, you know, you burn ancestor money, that essentially sends it over there to them, to your ancestors, so that they have some money. And it's just a nice offering to give too. I'm just going to use my little plate here. And then I save the ashes from this, and I use this to make something called black salt, where I mix the ashes from the ancestor money, and some sea salt and some other things, and it's a protective salt that I use in my spells. Also, just want to mention, I am 100% planning on doing the horoscopes this weekend, so those should be up by Sunday or so. I'm going to try to start working on them tomorrow night, so that I can get them completely finished by the end of the weekend. I'm really sorry about the June horoscopes, guys. Trust me, it was out of my control. I honestly could not, I didn't have time to do them. All right, my beautiful friends, that is it. Thank you all again so much to everybody who has participated. If you are interested in participating in next week's service, please do check out the link to my Etsy shop, which will be down below in the description. It's got, you know, information for this and all of my products, spells, services, all of that good stuff. All right, guys, thank you so much. I love you all. Have a beautiful, beautiful week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.